Hey, y'all, Elise Smith here, and welcome to the Socially Awesome Podcast, where we empower mompreneurs to implement simple social media strategies into their businesses and elevate their online presence. I'm a mompreneur of three, an affiliate marketer, a network marketer, an influencer, a social media marketing agency owner, and your personal guru. I am here to give you tips, tricks, and tools that you need to build your social media business. Let's dive in. Hey guys, welcome back to the Socially Awesome channel. Elise Smith here. And today I'm so excited to be coming to you to talk about multiple streams of income in this economy. This has definitely been a recurring topic that we've talked about a lot in Socially Awesome Entrepreneurs, which is my Facebook community. This is something I get DMs about every single day on all platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, emails, all the things. So I really want to preface this month's trainings in the group and on this podcast with talking about why it's important, because I really feel so many people, especially those that do have your 9-to-5 job, are not understanding the severity of it or the possibility of what could be for them, right? So very often we're taught at a young age to grow up, go to college, get a good job, right? Some of us went, some of us didn't, and that's okay. But either way, we're taught to be worker bees, right? We're taught to work for someone else, to go to job, be on time, show up, loyalty, let me know, shoot me a message if your parents ever told you, well, if you're going to just jump from job to job, your resume, you're going to have a gap in your resume, or your resume is not going to show longevity, right? That's what we're taught. And as I was coming into the workforce right out of college, I actually had a mentor that told me, and they were a professor at my university, but that told me that, no, that's not true. Nowadays, people don't stay at jobs 30 years. You really should be reevaluating your job every 2 years. Is there room for growth? Are they taking cost of living into effect? And I feel like that's really hard to do because most people live in a place where they're afraid to lose their job. So they don't confront their employer and say, hey, I haven't gotten a raise in 2 years or 3 years or 4 years or 30 years. I mean, I know people that have been at jobs for 30 plus years. And I'm not on this podcast to tell you that having a job is a bad thing. I'm here to talk about why it's important to explore strategies for building wealth and achieving that financial independence through other avenues. And I encourage you to do this while you're working at a job so that you can get it up and running. And then, and only then, once you have covered all your living expenses and you're in a comfortable place, you've got 3 months living expenses saved or whatnot, then consider your alternative of becoming a full-time entrepreneur. Now, if you know my story, I just jumped right into it and said, if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. But I had to make sure that we could live on my husband's income before I could do that. So we paid off enough debt. We prepared ourselves enough to where if entrepreneurship didn't work out for me, we would be okay. So I want to preface this entire episode with that. Do not go quit your job tomorrow because Elise told you to. I want to talk to you about why multiple streams of income is so important. And I want to invite you to jump into Socially Awesome Entrepreneurs. If you're not already in there, you can find the link in the show notes, but jump in there because I will be talking about at least 5 different income streams this month for you that you can do from home with a job, okay, that will allow you to build up extra income for savings, investing, paying off debt, paying off those student loans. Lord knows we got them, right? How many of you got them out there? I know I got a hefty one, okay? Buying things for our kids, back to school clothes, whatever that looks like for you. So in recent years, the global economy has become increasingly volatile and unpredictable. All right. We all know that. Post-COVID, it's gotten even different, right? It's just, you're not sure. Traditional job security can no longer be taken for granted. I don't care how long you've been there. I've seen them in the corporate space walk people out that have been there 15 years. And guess what? Get rid of the position and hire someone to do it cheaper. Isn't that crazy? But it's happening, okay? The rise of automation, technological advancements, unforeseen events like economic recessions or pandemics have disrupted industries and led to a widespread job loss. Now, with that being said, people are hiring more and more and more now because they have had this shift in the industry of job seekers, because people don't want to work in an office anymore. They want the remote opportunity. They want time freedom. They want, work-life balance. So it's an up and a down when it comes to the industry, but it's really important. The days of relying on one job or one source of income are gone. And if you're not taking it seriously, it's going to continue to get worse and worse, okay? There's too many unforeseen events like recessions, the pandemic, that have disrupted the industry and led to widespread issues. So having multiple streams of income is not just a luxury, it's a necessity for financial stability and security these days. And diversifying your income streams helps mitigate the risks associated with relying on one source of income. So I would say between 11 or 12 streams of income. And that's because I don't count in each individual affiliate opportunity. I'm an affiliate for a lot of different companies and I don't count them individually. So that would probably lead me somewhere over 20. But are they all making thousands of dollars a month? No. Some of them I make $100 a month. Some of them I make $50 a month, whatever that looks like. But compile all of that together, and if I lost one, I would be okay, right? So let's explore some key reasons why multiple streams of income are important in today's economy. One of the significant reasons that the cost of living, right? The increasing cost of living. So expenses like housing, education, healthcare, everyday necessities have been on the rise. And having multiple streams of income, you can supplement your primary income and ease that burden of expenses. It's true that having additional streams of income not only, creates the opportunity for you to have those basic needs met, but it also allows you to invest in the future. So what if you created another stream of income while you worked your 9 to 5 just to get your investments going, so that your money is making money while you're at work making money? The only way to get ahead is find out how to make money when you sleep. And investments is one of the ways to do that. Now you can get risky, you can take safe investments, whatever that is, but again, diversifying. Another advantage is the ability to adapt to economic downturns. So as we've seen in recent years, the job market can be highly volatile. Sudden loss. How many of you lost your job during COVID and had no notice? Now, there was some pretty good unemployment that I heard going around. I didn't get any, but my husband was on unemployment for a minute. But, after that, what happened? When they cut it off at 6 months, what happens? But with multiple streams of income, you've got that safety net. If one stream falters, you can rely on your others. So having multiple streams of income provides a level of security and peace of mind. Guys, I am that person. My money mindset was so bad, I stayed awake at night. Like, how are we going to pay this bill? How are we going to pay this bill? How are we going to pay this bill? I used to be that way. And I felt like I was robbing Peter to pay Paul all the time. But it's allowed me to pivot and explore these different opportunities. And I'm open to avenues of additional earning potential. So when you start seeing it from that standpoint, you're open to different ideas. You quit being so closed off. I saw a meme the other day that said, the rich keep getting richer because the poor think everything's a scam. And I can tell you, that's accurate, guys. That is so accurate, because I am at a point in my life now where when someone presents me with an income opportunity, and it happens, I get pitched every day, all day in my Facebook community and on Facebook and Messenger. But when someone presents me with an income opportunity now, I'm like, hey, I want to look into it. So I look into it. I go do my research. I do my due diligence. I figure out if it's for me. But a year and a half ago, I'd have been like, oh, that's a scam. Nobody does that. Somebody making money on TikTok, there's no way. That's not even possible. So opening my eyes to having the potential to monetize things that I'm doing anyway. So that's one thing I really want to stress to you, is that think about things that you're doing anyway, and how can you monetize that? I'll give you an example. So network marketing is a great example, because you're already using products and services, right? You're already using a makeup your friend sells, or a supplement that your friend sells, or you're shopping from your friend's boutique, whatever that looks like. And you're sharing and telling people about this on your stories, on your feed, even just out and about word of mouth. Are you getting paid for that? So that's that power of monetizing things you're already doing. Okay. And then let's not forget the power of passive income. Creating multiple streams of income can involve both active and passive. And I will talk about both of those in this entire month. So as I said before, make sure you're in our group because you're not going to want to miss this. But passive income, such as like rental properties, dividends from investments, royalties, and I'll talk about a couple different income streams this month that I can't consider them completely passive because they may take you an hour or so to get set up. But once they're set up, then they're passive. That kind of income frees up your time and it allows you to focus in other areas of your life and explore other opportunities. So it's very true that passive income provides the flexibility to pursue other passions and spend quality time with loved ones, take on new projects, go, on that vacation without being bootstrapped to whatever your income stream is, without having to get that second job, right? So in today's dynamic economy, having multiple streams of income is essential. I hope, you understand that it provides financial stability, flexibility, the potential for exponential growth. And whether it's through your side hustles or your investments, full-time entrepreneurship, diversifying your income can set up you on the path to financial freedom. So I hope you got some value out of today's episode. Make sure to leave us a review. That's the kindest compliment you could give. Take a screenshot of you listening to this, post it in your stories, tag me at Elise1Smith on all platforms. I would love to also share you into my stories. Make sure you're in our group, and you can actually check the show notes below. I've got some of my passive income streams linked down there. And until next time, make it simple, make it social, and make it awesome. Bye, guys.
Hey, thank you so much for listening to today's episode. I'm Elise Smith, your host, and let me tell you how you can get a free social media audit from me. Make sure that your profile is optimized and you're ready to build. Take a screenshot of you listening to this episode, throw it in your stories and tag me. You can find my handle in the show notes. I will share it to my entire audience, and you will be entered to win one of the 5 free audits that I'll be doing every single month. Number 2, if you found any value out of this episode or any of my episodes at all, please feel free to leave a review. It is the best compliment you can give. Lastly, make sure you check out the link to get into my free community, Socially Awesome Entrepreneurs. It's in the show notes. We go live in there weekly with guest trainings and more. Until next time, make it simple, make it social, and make it awesome.